Hey guys, this is Cisco here. This is about my third time doing my video. Usually I'm just one take, I don't worry too much, but I noticed I was shaking a lot, jumping around, looked like I was dancing while I was doing the video. On my last one, I'm stuck in my daughter's room here. She took over my bedroom to watch a movie. It's too noisy downstairs, so I stole her bedroom here to do this video, but I wanted to do a video on my Strider SMF. I had something I kind of wanted to get some input from people on. I lubricated my knife today. I took it apart. I actually made a tool out of a fork on a Dremel to fit that spanner. But every time I lubricate this knife, it does that. It sounds like it's got rocks in it. And I mean, I took it, I cleaned everything, I scrubbed it right down really good. You know, took alcohol. There was no grit in it. There was nothing in it. There's nothing besides the parts of the knife in there. They were just, I mean, shiny, spick and span. When I put the knife back together, I took some grease and put it on the interface between the titanium frame side, the washer blade, and this side of the washer. The only place I didn't was just between the washer and the G10, so that wouldn't really spin. I'm watching and it's not spinning when I open the knife. It is just the blade moving against the washers. They're staying in place against the outside. So it's definitely not the washer moving against the G10 side that's making the noise. But you can hear, and it's already getting a little better, but it has this like sandpapery sound. Now this knife is one of my smoothest knives with no lubrication. You know, it's right now it is not even not even close. But the only knives I have that are smoother are probably my Spyderco Sage 1 and my Benchmade Mini Deja Vu. Those are extremely smooth. They just drop free when you release the liner lock, swing free. This, will do pretty much the same. You release the lock and it will drop down with no lubrication. If I put oil or any type of like a grease, a lot of times I use real grease on my knives, or real oil. It works really good. It stays in there good. Makes all my other knives super, super smooth for a very long time. With this one, it makes it gritty, and I have no idea. Every oil I've tried, and I've tried probably 10 different kinds, all give it that same kind of action. And I really don't understand it. I don't know if these knives are intended to not have oil in them, if it's something like that. But once the oil kind of dries out and you get that kind of black film, you can already see starting to go there with the little metal shavings and things like that. To kind of wipe that out, once it's all dried out after a week, let's say, it'll go back smooth. It'll stay smooth until I put oil in it again, and then the action's ruined. If any of you guys know why that is, I sure don't. It drives me crazy. If I can't find a solution, I'm just gonna have to not lubricate the knife and just hope I don't get rust in my pivot or on the blade at all, where it's hidden behind the frame on each side. But I figured I'd show you guys as well in this one video. I did flame anodize my clip a couple months ago. I tried it on my Mini Deja Vu clip first because a lot of reviews had said that was titanium. Turns out it is not. It didn't take a flame at all. It didn't have any color to it. I checked with a magnet, which I should have done first, and it is not titanium. This, I put it to the heat, to the flame, on a torch for about a second and a half, and it just lit right up with these blues and purple. A little bit of bronze just around the screw, but the rest of it's all purple and blue, really bright. And you can see it'll change as your fingerprints go on it, but very, very, very vibrant blue. And I guess that didn't work the way I wanted it to. But I'm sure you guys can see there. It's very, very bright. I'm really happy I did it. It gave a little bit of character to the knife. It was kind of plain on this side, as it was. So I'm glad I I was able to do something that kind of add a little bit of character to it. Also, I'm going to do one other video, I think tomorrow, as it's Saturday today. I have 4 knives that have to go in for warranty repair. This one may be going sometime soon because my lockup is pretty close to 100%. I have a little bit of lock rock. I know that Strider puts just a larger stop pin in to fix that. Hopefully that's the only thing they change, because I love the knife otherwise. It's absolutely great. Has no side-to-side play. You can't even force it in if you grab the tip of the knife, and it's almost a 4-inch blade. You cannot muscle blade play side-to-side into this knife. There's just a little bit of up and down, but what I'm sending in is actually going to be 3 Benchmade mini Griptilians and a Spyderco Sage 2. It's the first knives I will have ever sent in for warranty repair. All of the Griptilians have broken Omega springs. I've kind of just put off sending the ones that broke in, and now they've all broken over time. My Spyderco Sage 2 also has a failed lock. The lock moved all the way over time till it was touching the other scale, and now it's about like a slip joint. You can close it just with one finger behind the blade pushing on it. So I'm going to send that in, get it fixed, but I want to do a video showing that I'm sending them in together, and just see kind of how long it takes each manufacturer to get that taken care of, what kind of service I feel like I get with each of the manufacturers, Spyderco and Benchmade. Just do a little comparison on what we get. It's not completely fair because we got 3 knives with one manufacturer and one with the other, but we'll just kind of get an idea. I'm very curious myself to see. I've heard always that Benchmade has really great customer service, great warranty stuff. I haven't heard really much bad about Spyderco, so I'll have to see for myself here exactly what they're made of when it comes to their customer service. But I'll cut this short here. It was just intended to be a short little video. If any of you guys have any input as far as the lubricating on your Strider, whether you just don't bother with it, if you guys experience the same thing as me, any type of comments, inputs, video response, whatever you got, just to kind of help me out. I don't know if I just have a weird knife that's the only knife in the world that doesn't like any type of lubricant, or if it's something where all Striders are like that. But I'd appreciate anyone's input. So you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.